The Siege of Constantinople by the Vikings. The Siege of Constantinople by the Vikings is one of the significant events that took place, particularly in the 9th century. During this period, the Vikings, Scandinavians, were conducting expeditions across various regions of Europe and Asia for both trade and conquest purposes. Background: the Vikings, known as seafaring people from Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, were increasingly active in the 9th century. The Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, was in a period of decline, and the Vikings began to launch attacks against it. Events of the siege. The Siege of Constantinople by the Vikings notably occurred in 860 AD. This siege was led by a group known as the Varangians, who were Viking warriors from the Rus. During this time, the Vikings aimed to reach Constantinople via the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea. The Viking fleet attempted to besiege the city, but the Byzantine defenses were quite strong. Byzantine Emperor Michael I and the city's defenders developed effective strategies to repel the siege. One of the most important defensive tools used by the Byzantines was Greek fire, a fiery weapon that incapacitated enemy ships. Outcome. Ultimately, the siege failed, and the Vikings were forced to retreat. This event is considered one of the first major attacks by the Vikings against Byzantium and influenced the establishment of mutual understanding and trade relations between the two parties. Historical significance. This siege demonstrated the military strength and naval capabilities of the Vikings, while also providing an example of the Byzantine Empire's defensive strategies. The siege led to interactions between the two cultures and paved the way for increased trade and diplomacy in the following years. The Viking Siege of Constantinople is remembered as an important military conflict in history, containing significant lessons for both the Vikings and the Byzantine Empire.